I guess it's probably just... Oh, shit. Random. That scared me. You big bully. Those things are pretty damn scary. Can you imagine running into something like that in real life? That'd be pretty much like mess your pants. Welcome back, everybody, to Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 10.5. Release candidate. Just came out today here on September the 12th. And I just got the message once again that we're under attack. So we are even better prepared this time than we were last time. Because now we have 4 cannons up, as well as our 8 miniguns and our 8 sentries. So, and I have a rocket now too, a rocket launcher that we got in the last POI. So, let's see what happens. Okay, so they're coming from the northeast this time. North by northeast. And it looks like there's just one vessel. So, yeah, once again, it's a troop transport. Not quite get my rockets up there. There we go. Ah, look at that. Suck it, Xerax. Suck it. Showed them what for. That was easy. Okay, so yeah. They're going to have to step things up here if they even want to have a chance to get at me. I better be careful what I'm asking for, huh? Okay, what do we get? A laser pistol, that's not bad. And a laser upgrade kit. Okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Very nice. Okay, guys, so in this episode, what we are going to do is we're going to go do some exploring, actually. We haven't really technically done any exploring for the actual sake of exploring, though we do have a goal in mind, actually a couple of goals in mind in doing it. So let's see, let's get these items in here. The laser pistol is great, except for I don't actually have any laser ammo for it, so we'll put that stuff in there for now. Stomach pills, you can just go in a fridge. Excuse me. And there we go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is I've got. Let's grab a few more of those. We've got 2 full things of O2. Get our food topped off there. Take 1 hit of O2. All right. So our goals are rather to find a copper deposit and a silicon deposit. Okay. Why did I walk out the door instead of just going back in here and grab my hover vessel? Can't take me anywhere. Tell you what. And B, to find an irradiated biome so that we can pick up some promethium and some cobalt. Promethium in particular, though. And get some more promethium going and start using it for fuel, because I've been using biofuel up to this point and it's been working okay, but I think it's time to get some promethium going. I did harvest up about 400 wood and then some off camera, and loaded up my my little portable constructors for another big old batch of biofuel. So when we get back, we're going to have quite a bit of that, but I want to start getting into promethium here. Okay, so I think what we'll do, guys, is let's go south. Let's go south all the way down basically to the Antarctic Circle. I don't know if that's what you call it on a planet that's not Earth, but that's what we'll call it. And then after that, I don't know, maybe we'll head west and maybe start working on uncovering the southern hemisphere of our planet. Now, obviously it would be better to do this in a small vessel, but the reason why I need to find silicon and copper is that those are the 2 things that I still need to get this build going. And I have a few ingots left, but I didn't want to completely exhaust my supply. And of course, if we see stones along the way, we'll pick those up too. So, all right. So we're gonna head south, and let's also explore and uncover the map some more and see what there is to see. Make sure my turrets are on, and oh, we need to group that stuff. Okay, yep, turrets are on, good. Oh, you know what though? How much ammo do I have? I should probably look at that, huh? Small ammo box. Ooh, not very much. You know what? We better go back and get a little more ammo than what we have here. I'm not planning on deliberately getting in a scrap, but I'd like to have a little more ammo than that. Okay, let's do some exploring. This is kind of fun. This is the first time, like I said, that I've actually gone exploring to go exploring. Everything we've done up to this point has just been trying to survive. We've been doing a pretty damn good job of it, though. There's some copper right there. So we will grab stones as we see them. Probably won't grab iron. I've got lots and lots and lots of iron in the form of blocks. What are we doing? We want this. And let's change our view here. So in the last, I think it was the last episode. By the way, those of you who are kind of new to my channel, I pre-record my episodes almost always. So usually when an episode of mine is published, it's about a week later-ish. And part of the reason why I do that is because, especially in the fall and the winter, I'll be out of town a lot for business trips because of my job. And so I'll try and, pre-record a bunch of those and then schedule them, to be released. Usually daily, just depending upon, what the quantity is. So anyway, all that to say, in the what I think was the last episode, we did the alien artifact place, I believe it was, yes. And so what I did was, and if you did watch that video, you may recall that we found a whole bunch of combat steel, capital size, base size combat steel blocks in there. And man, those suckers are heavy. They are really, really heavy. So what I ended up doing is putting a storage container on I put a core down and I put a storage container on that base. And then I started actually taking the place apart, because a lot of the blocks that it's made out of is combat steel and hardened steel. And, that basically is iron and saphium for us. But it's so damn heavy that I ended up just leaving most of it there in that container. And the plan will be, hopefully it doesn't despawn or anything, but the plan will be that we'll go back there when we start our next factory build, and we'll just feed those blocks directly in the factory, and that's going to pretty much knock out our iron and our saphium requirements almost immediately. Plus, take some of the time down too. And that's kind of the plan. Or either that, or at least until, we get into something that can haul... What am I doing? I'm pressing the wrong button. Haul a little bit more weight, and then we'll bring it back to the base. Okay, we got a Spidey right there. Alright, let's deal with him. Okay, I'll finish him off with my own weapon, because I want to save my my ammo. Alright. Anything else going on up here? On this, I guess you'd call this a hill. It's not really a mountain. I was born and raised in Washington State in the Pacific Northwest. Kind of near Seattle, Washington, where we have, like, real mountains. And now I live, and have for almost 20 years, live in Colorado. No, I've lived in Colorado for over 20 years. Man, I'm getting old. And we have mountains here, too, of course, in Colorado. So these aren't mountains. These are just hills. I think that's silicon. Yep, silicon and copper right next to each other. Man, we might find enough of what we need just in finding stones. But I do want to find, more deposits, too, and kind of get those at least bookmarked. And remember, I'm playing the game on the hardest settings, including poor deposits and low deposits, meaning that there's very few of them, and the few that we do have don't have very much ore in them comparative. So yeah, I expect that I'm probably going to rely a lot more in this playthrough on salvaging to get a lot of the materials we need than I have in the past, because for that reason, because the deposits are going to be kind of few and far between. Okay, so we're basically just continuing on a southerly heading here. We kind of came back down into a kind of a nice little pasture area, Savannah Edge. And we'll just kind of keep cruising along here. We're in a rocks biome now. And if we spot, or we'll stop and pick it up. And continue heading towards the, what I'm going to call the Antarctic Circle. I don't know if that's appropriate for another planet or not. Okay, we got another unknown structure. Are we anywhere near enemy territory where we are? Nope, not really. Okay. There's an OTA. I kind of miss the days where OTAs looked like beholders, you know, from Dungeons and Dragons. I know that was just a placeholder, but it was kind of funny. Alright, so this place, what we can do here is blow the door. And we'll have to kill some nightmares, and then we can go in and get some fat loots. Just gotta figure out where the door is. Are those stairs? Yeah, it looks like stairs. Alright, let's get our thing down a little bit. Right, okay. It's a disguised door. Okay, so we got to be careful, of course, about doing this. Probably all we really need to do is just hop out. Move it forward a little bit. Just trying to get him to spawn. Okay, let's get a little closer. Hello? I guess I'm going to have to go in there. Okay, well, if that's the case, I want to back up a little bit and get all the way on the ground so I can get back into my cockpit as quickly as possible. Okay, here we go, here we go. They can hit you through the cockpit, so you gotta be careful. Okay, those guys were just level 1s. Okay, I don't know if more will spawn or not, but let's just assume they will, so we gotta really be vigilant here. Alright, let's blow this real quick. Okay, now we don't have to worry about spawns. This has got to be probably one of the easiest of these alien POIs that you can raid. Alright, what do we get? Another laser rifle, a pulse laser, and a Tech 2 repair bay. That's nice. That's nice. So that's like our third laser rifle we've gotten. Not that that's a bad thing, because I do like laser rifles. Alright, so let's connect to there, and then we will... How heavy is this thing? Oh, it's 4.4 tons. Damn. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Oh, I guess we were putting that into our own inventory. Okay. So the question now is, can we still move? Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. Let's look at our... okay, so we're up to 804.4 tons. I'm going to put these over here too. Those can go in a fridge. Okay, so... yeah. That thing's pretty damn heavy, though. But I guess, yeah, I guess it is. It's a repair bay. It's a valuable thing. So that does weigh us down a little bit. I can definitely feel it. Almost wonder. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's go all the way to the Antarctic Circle first. So just so we can say that we did, I guess. And then we might head back to the base and drop this off, and then perhaps go in a different direction. No, there's some water right there. Looks like we might have a little bit of a... See, I don't want to tip over with this thing in here, though, either, because tipping over when you're loaded up is kind of a pain in the butt. I've found that out in this game. How close are we? Oh, okay, so there's actually a flat area going this way. I think that'd probably be better, because like I said, I don't want to tip this thing over. I really, really don't. There's some silicon. There's more copper. Goodness gracious. Is it possible that there's more resources by the, by the poles? Or is this just happen to be a random thing here? I don't know. I guess it's probably just, oh shit, random. That scared me. Leave me alone, bully. You big bully. Those things are pretty damn scary. Can you imagine running into something like that in real life? That'd be pretty much like mess your pants. Pretty much. And then die. And mess you up. Okay. Yeah, we're really hitting the ore stones here. That's a good thing. That is a good thing. We need it. Okay, so let's keep moving along here. We want to get all the way to the Antarctic Circle, or the pole. There's another silicon there. There's 2 more silicon. There's 3 more silicon. Alright, you know what? Forget it. Let's just go to the pole. I'll grab it on the way back. There's a copper there, too. Alright, that's it. So, does this, do these caps not have, like, a polar cap? I guess it doesn't. It looks like it's just a barren sand something something. Interesting. Well, what we could maybe do is pop out. Well, no, I really should go back. I really should go back and drop off all the weight that I have. So here's what I'm going to do, you guys. I'm going to cut the video here. I'm going to go back to the base, pick up more stones along the way, unload all my stuff, and then I'll come back and we'll head a different direction and keep exploring. Okay, so I'll be back in just a bit. Alright guys, we're back, and I went ahead and threw in all of that ore that we'd harvested, and we pretty much have enough, just barely enough, to get that small vessel started. But before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and feed this pulse laser into the factory. I don't really like pulse lasers anyways, and let's see what that gives us. Okay, so that boosted us up a little bit more for our copper and our silicon. So let's go ahead and grab those two things out of the output there. And silicon, we need 39. Looks like we need 39. Wait, where did I put those? Put them in here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I think we need 39 of those, if I counted that right. I didn't. 41 is what we needed. Okay, good. And good, that gives us 79 ingots left over. So the copper, we need 100. We need 100 exactly, so that means we'll have 10 left over, which isn't a lot. Excuse me, my word. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this sucker started. So it's going to take 42 minutes. It wouldn't normally take this long on normal settings, but remember I have the blueprint factory set to slow. So this build actually I think would only take, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes on normal settings. I can't remember that for sure, so don't quote me on that. But anyway, okay, let's put the rest of these ingots in here. Now on the way back, I also, whoops, I discovered, where is the map? That map, okay. I discovered an ancient shelter. Now, if you guys don't know this, in the ancient shelter, there's at least 2 force fields. And force fields actually give you quite a bit of high-level resources, including Zascosium and Erestrum, if you put them in a deconstructor. And I believe that same amount would apply towards those ores if you fed them into the factory. So I marked that, and at some point, I'll go back and grab that stuff, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so if we continue, the problem with going east or west right from here is in both cases we're going to jump right into Xerax territory. So I don't really want to do that, but we do need to find, I do want to find an irradiated biome. And I don't think those are irradiated though, because I think those are the rock biomes. Because this is all rock biome here. So I don't know. I guess what we could do, we could go back through here and then just cross over the pole and come up the other side and see what's what. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will do that. How is our fuel looking in here? Pretty good. Pretty good. I might grab a little bit more though. Just the wee little bit more. So yeah, I filled these guys up with about 100 logs each off camera and just got them cranking out that biofuel. We need to go check out the water too down by the lake, but I'll do that later. All right, what are we doing? We're gonna fuel this first of all. Yep, there we go. Let's completely fuel that. Let's top off the base as well. I was going to show you guys something else too. I have kind of a weird thing going on here with my solar panels. Let's get the rest of these in here. So it only says, when I look in the statistics, it only says I have 5 generators. But I actually have a total of 11 solar panels plus the generator. Yeah, no, 10. I have 10 solar panels plus the generator. I have 6 on the top of the factory, 4 on top of the base, smaller base. And so, but this only is showing 5, so I thought maybe it was bugged. But the power output that we're getting is actually counting all of them. And the reason I know that is because I took them all back down and reset them, thinking maybe that would fix it. And this still shows that I only have 5, but each time I put one down, this increased. So I know I am getting the power from all of those solar panels, but this only shows 5, so I think that might be a bug. So anyway, yeah, weird. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's top off our O2 and top off our food. I also switched out my booster. I was wearing the O2 booster and I switched out for a radiation booster because, you know, we are looking for a radiation biome. So we'll just have to suck down some more air canisters in the meanwhile. Oh, there was one other thing I wanted to do too. Gosh dang it. I'm always forgetting shit. Always forgetting shit. Where is... Here, there we go. Let's grab those cores. Well, we don't need both of them. Let's just grab one, so we can keep the weight down. Alright. We're going to put this in here too. So, yeah, I think what we'll do is let's just zip on down south. I'm not going to stop for rocks now, since we got the ship going in the factory. Let's just cruise. And we're going to head south. Yeah, we need to head south directly from here. And since we're not overweight now, we'll probably just go right over the top of the mountains. The mountains, well, they're more like hills, but you know what I mean. Whoa! Excuse me, buddy. And we'll scooch on across the pole and flip on the other side and see what's what. I would like to find, in addition to a radiation biome, I would like to also find the Polaris territory. Jeez Louise. And like I mentioned earlier, I'll probably go ahead and do a couple of their little side quests. And what I mean by that is I'm talking about the... wait a minute. What? Oh, you know what? I don't think I must not have these quests on this because I'm playing this custom scenario, this default multiplayer scenario. So I guess we won't be doing any quests. Yeah, because this is just the encyclopedia thingamadoodle. Okay, well, so much for that idea. I guess we'll have to gain their favor by killing Xerax or something. Look at that, there's actually some snow on this frickin' freezing hot. Yeah, I do mean that, by the way, freezing hot, because it gets freezing and it gets hot planet here. Is that a radiation biome over there? No, I don't think it is. Oh, yeah, it is. All right, good. So we found that. That's what we were looking for. Right here on the edge of the pole. So what we're going to get out of here, of course, is we're going to be able to get some promethium, some cobalt. I actually have a decent amount of cobalt from the golem kills, but we'll grab more anyway. But what I'm after the most is promethium. So... oh, those are just the worm guys, okay. I thought those were mostly in the sand. Yeah, I know, I said I wasn't going to grab anything, but it's right here. And it's copper, and I don't have very much. Now, we might be able to get some pentaxid out of here, too. I can't remember. So let's just see. We do need to be vigilant, though, because not only do we have to contend with radiation in this place, but there's some pretty nasty alien critters around in here, too. I don't think those mushrooms are harvestable. Now, you know what? If the radiation is only 6.3, we're actually fine because our suit can handle up to 7 rads with the booster on it. So yeah, so as long as it doesn't get any worse than 6.3, we don't have to worry about radiation at all. Well, yeah, there is pentaxin here. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so, are you kidding me, really? We just started. I know, I say that every time, don't I? I'll keep you with me a little bit longer. I always say that too, don't I? But we just got here, damn it. Okay. So I just need to watch out for nasties, and we don't have to worry about radiation, so that's a good thing. The thing about being in this biome too is there's kind of there's ambient noises that make it sound like there's something nasty nearby, so you never really know for sure, you know. See, it just sounded like I heard footsteps. Oh man, this is unnerving. It's unnerving. Okay. Yeah, there's some scary noises in this place. Hey, what happened to the other stone? Did we lose it? I think it might have fallen through the world. Okay, we definitely want to stay close to our hovercraft. We don't want to get too far away from it. Okay, so I also did learn in the skill tree. I did learn the whole shield generator. The problem though is that I need there's some pentaxid. I need a advanced constructor to make it, and an advanced constructor requires, among other things, 10 flux coils, which is kind of steep right at the moment. Oh man, those footstep sounds are so freaking scary. Because the moment you ignore them, then they're going to be actual footsteps of an alien assassin, which are those are the butt bugs, you know, the bugs that shoot the plasma out of their ass. Those haunt these places, and both of them are nasty. Don't like either one of them. Alright, that's a silicon rock. Might as well grab it. Okay, so more promethium stones. That's what we need more than anything. This isn't a very large radiated biome. It's pretty small, as these places go. There's a cobalt rock right there. Let's grab that. In fact, we could even do it this way. That's a little safer. Keep our hovercraft like at max height, and we can just stand on top of it. That isn't going to help us if we get shot by a butt bug, but there's one right over there off our right. But it should keep us safe from like the assassins if they sneak up on us, because I don't think they can reach that high. Alright, so let's see. We need promethium. Yeah, this is actually a very small radiated biome. What's that? That's just a normal stone, I think, yeah. I don't believe those mushrooms are harvestable. I do need mushrooms for, I think it was actually for the radiation ointment. I have not come across any of those on this planet so far. There's some more pentaxid. Oh, can you not pick these with your drone? Apparently not. Huh, okay. Can we reach this all the way over here? Nice. Okay, that one's those two are a little far away, so we're gonna have to drive over there. But then I'll just kind of park in the middle, then we can get them both from the drone. Okay, we're gonna have to pick these ones by hand. There's like 4 of them right here though, which is cool. Just gotta be looking over our shoulder. Okay, we'll grab these real quick. Yeah, it's nice that we found that radiation boost wherever we found it. It's one of those last POIs that we raided. because we are immune to it in this biome. Okay, so let's go over here. We'll park right in the middle of both of these guys and make sure we're all the way up. That's how you do it. So it looks like we get 6 promethium ore out of these guys. No, we only got 1 out of that one and 2 out of that one. So I guess it is random. All right, guys. Well, what I'm going to do is just kind of sweep the rest of this place and get as much promethium and pentaxid and cobalt as I can. And then when that's done, I'll probably just start the next episode and continue on across the South Pole over to the other side, and we'll just keep exploring. Okay? So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Consider sharing out the video and leaving comments. Those things do help the channel, and I do appreciate it. Guys, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.